Hello, XVI Gaming, Part 14, Final Fantasy XVI.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive, I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here!
There.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmeks will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmeks to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, The people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Oh no.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Oh, let me just do a side quest first. Okay, find out.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks
You
again.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carrot. They were moving in for their assault when the curse breaker managed to release a Stolas, and they should be back by now, but I've heard... I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we do. But I never really thought how my words might affect them.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with it. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Yeah, this. Wait, come on. Is there only one or was there a couple? There's another one down by the door. I'll figure it out.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear.
Is she?
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodriguez.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. Is it really what?
You don't need me to answer that. You know, I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equal, and we must lift that burden. The operation may be dangerous,
Could be a
It's
main
also
quest, not a side
essential.
quest.
I know. But griping about my lot.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is something I can't do with the info.
I'll do it.
Just tell me what you need.
I'll try to be quick.
You'll go.
Yeah, of course I
No
will.
one knows Herblore like Ty. Unfortunately for you, I do.
But I'll get this shit done. Right. Any quick way around it? Multiple or one? Fuck it, I'll just go to the two areas I gotta go to, be quick. Let's smash these out. Oh. Right, chocobo.
Good girl.
This is why we do side quests.
Run like the
otherwise we
wind.
wouldn't have chocobo.
The river was easy enough to find.
Potions.
Now for those herbs.
Run, bitch. Gone after herbs.
Straight home now.
Need different. I can only need two at once.
Don't get surrounded.
Oh shit. Oh, bitch. That's why I got tired. Yep.
Too slow.
Hello, bitch. Whoa. Not bad. Oh, little bitches on me. The fucking Bible, these guys. Yep. Need fucking herbs on it. 3.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
You fucking want it. Big fucking
Should
plane.
be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
Good, now we need to go to this place and we can go back. They're both nice and quick. Oh, this is where we're going to save the curse break. Select this one. Alright.
There's talk that the Glassgate flood has finally spread to the world.
I suppose I can teleport. Oh. No, same. I'll just fucking ride it, fuck it. Where's my check?
Faster!
Yo! Oh, of course, just smashed my head on the fucking roof. Am I near here? Grab this and I'll be right with ya.
You deserve a rest.
Alright, fellas. What's up in there?
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Catching your
Doris
bitch
sent me to
asses.
find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have...
Well, I'm here now.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than flee. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any...
You made the right decision.
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See...
All right.
I got
Please,
this.
hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid.
Don't thank me just yet.
That's it, I could fuck this up. I'll just run there. Go. Sprint. Oh, no, I'm not sprint around anymore. Come on. Fast. There we go.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Yeah, fuck you. Whoa. Down here you come. Come on, big boy. Go for shit. I fucked you up.
I've heard Torgal.
Oh, not really. Just fighting that bit. Yay! Come get some more. What the fuck did that end up doing for that? Go into his face. There we go. Yeah. Nothing else that way. Spinny shit. There it is. Yeah. Oh. Did that connect? Oh, yep. Yeah, heavy. Oh fuck, you got me. Oh, take this. And now you're stuck it again. That's not done. Boom.
Who are you?
I'm your savior.
A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps freedom, safety, the life you've been denied.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a sec...
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get it.
Thank you.
Good, now I can get back to that way. What else around here? Alright. Quick side quest. Over. Alright, what do I need?
It's just one thing after another. The Midlands have been up to their old tricks again.
Alright.
Sid, welcome back. If I just waited a little long, or maybe I wouldn't.
Cole and the others got home safely.
No, I was lucky. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to beware.
We swore the same oath as you.
It's good to see you safe and well.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our life. No one without Sever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
Cole, I never doubt. Thank you. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside, but I'm a Cursebreaker.
You will.
Good time. What's the other one? Yeah, mate. I'll pick a few flowers for you.
I hope you didn't have too much.
Only the usual.
Bite and shit.
Oh, yes.
You'll do fine.
Thank you for the I'm sorry. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's one ill-conceived incision. And even success means tremendous pain. I became a physicker to help people.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives. They toil in the shadows, risking life, and yet we never won for volunteers.
Conviction?
They're willing to fight. I know your work isn't easy.
You sound like Tyre. It's natural for a patient to thank you for...
No problem. Do no harm. Alright. Back on to the main. The fuck do I get down there? Down there or somewhere else? Nope. Try to start. I have to go lift.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop.
Yes, Mid's getting along very well. Hopefully she makes me something soon. Would be very nice. Oh, I should go see the uncle. That's another boat. Alright, uncle. He's still standing here.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
$2,000, not bad.
2,000?
Fucking lot. Trying to help.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Coco withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Gonna have to go fight him again.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Hello.
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Right. Oh, do I have a new... where am I? Come up, Steve. Just wait a minute. Checking for...
The little ones have been up
New
to their
Year.
old tricks again.
Who's this blue blood?
Blue blood? Listen, not a fucking mudblood.
What do you reckon Mid's going to make next?
Wait, push it for me. When I gave you stuff, you could make
So
some...
will it be?
Aw. That's just... trash.
And?
Well, I gave him better materials. You could at least make me
Sid's going to find Kupka and finish the job.
That's right.
So let me guess, he's got metal arms or metal fucking hands now. What's up? Ready
All
to
right,
go.
Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Feels way too enthusiastic.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
You're old. Toggle.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
I mean, like, have you got a chocobo? I love this app. Sounds like fuck. You got a chocobo, dude? Or are you just gonna like walk? Yeah, oh, it's got a chocobo. Let's go. Can't toggle, you can
Our
get up.
destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
I got this.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy,
Can you shut up so I can
you
run?
and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Baby, not babe.
Who do you think those soldiers
What's up, people?
Ah, there she
Prince.
is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Sure, why not? Have a few. Few fucking ales or whatever you have here. Uh-oh. That one's not happy. Oh, got black chocolates.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
It looks like we're gonna have a bit of a fight. Do this.
Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Huh? What toggle? Let's do Assassin's Creed style. Did your outfits don't give you away at all? Possession. You keep your weapon.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Oh,
Right
check
you
it
are.
is.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
No, I thought you had to go.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Not really.
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Good to see you, brother. Uh-oh. I can't kill you. Did she know me? Remember?
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
Agreed.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Yep. Heard you.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Dad, fucking open your mouth.
Uncle?
Sorry.
There we go. Oh shit, we gotta go.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Hungry? What's he doing? Just a great song that's fighting right now.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Thanks. Just sit there and eat and drink. What are you gonna do? Fucking hide? That's a big fucking.
Take you!
Try it.
so. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, actually connected. Thanks for the help, Uncle. How useless is she going to be the whole fucking time?
For your trouble.
Paying everyone off.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
That's like, should I be happy or? Upstairs. Which he's gone. You can get in there.
Now's our chance.
Well, everyone's leaving. What's be bad idea? Should you just fucking hide?
Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Optimus coming. I think I broke a few things. He's near.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
He doesn't know Josh was still alive. I think better.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang.
Oh, great. Boys. Whoa. Come on, mother.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang.
We're gonna have to open
It
it,
would
aren't we?
seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
This mission nearby. Speak with the townspeople. Who the fuck do I speak to? Any random?
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
I need someone.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Right. Oh, they have passed too, don't they? Where's the city there? Let's run by shit.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Don't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
Sprig?
The Briar's Kiss, you say?
Where's that?
Thank you.
Well, I don't fucking know where it is.
Like this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
I bet. Like a coward so far.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Daddy, I want to golden goose. Daddy, I want to golden goose.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Okay,
Thank you kindly.
Catch.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense! What candles?
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
No problem. Yes. Yeah, try that.
Silver platters, just like they eat off.
Do you think we can trust him?
Yeah, probably not.
Only as far as I think.
Growing. Is that a tray?
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
I said she was a friend. Did not hear that. Big miss. Ah, shit. Right, let's get this chance. Get up. Best jet sweating killer. We roughed him up a bit. Couldn't have attacked me.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Plates and pots!
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpet!
Where is this bitch?
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
That's so fucking funny.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
Little shit.
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
You're beating up all your men.
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart.
Like a fucking scammer.
Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them. Damn you!
Agreed.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Apparently not. Assassination nearby. Let's go to this camp. Urgent, what are you doing?
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Fucking rude, isn't it? You know anything?
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well...
Thank you, Charles.
Needed to a silken soft.
You wouldn't believe how
Please,
much
what's
you
up?
With a cross.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
Money.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you?
Rude bitch.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use.
Yeah,
He'll
thanks.
probably be back at the inn by now.
The oven.
The most fragrant herbs and
The finest fabrics!
Why is the tavern shut?
Urban.
It's you, the one who broke
You-
all our
Your
furniture.
face. Or...
What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
Don't be
I'm
angry.
looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but
Probably with some women. But what?
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Oh, I bet he's having a drink and a good time. Where are you at?
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
How busy? down. I was just fucking down. Ready to get.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
My carpets have pride of place in Castle Dasbog.
Yes, they're quite sought after.
Needed to a silken softness.
What is it? It's gonna be down here. Dickhead, where are you? Fuck off. Oh, I go back
Why is
upstairs.
the tavern shut?
I think the first time. Paying
Will
people.
this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Being a fucking pile of shit. How much money have you got, motherfucker?
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
Perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Like, have a choice.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
Now that's been a choke ball and it's off. I suppose I can teleport over anyway. I haven't really been over here, I guess. Alright.
Faster!
Do it. Let's get some whatever this is. Whoa! Beach up in mine. Look at that.
You deserve a rest.
Hey, you call something.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, a red one. You got more than one check of it. A little white ambrosia though. Yeah, down or up, down, looking. There it goes. Looks like it's gonna fall.
I'll take it from here.
Idiot. Fucking dumped. You got a fuck ton of crystals.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
Rude.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Oh, come on, don't like that.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
There we go. Oh, you actually thought we've been in for a time.
So well.
Holy shit.
Garuda!
What the fuck? Look at that. Oh shit. Yeah. Touch on that. Oh, there's that little bitch. Oh, new enemies. Fuck me. The fucking tracker bag's in front of me. Dude, hell. Oh fuck! Can I do that again? I did not. And I got 3 crystals.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive? I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the... Ugh!
Here, wear this.
What do you need something new? Oh.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omialostelan. Tuisakelis.
Possessed. Catch.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Alright, back to heading
Well
to
then,
Kupka.
I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Well, what up in a while? This is the 30. actually. How many? Is there any worth doing though? Have a quick look.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
As long as it doesn't take too long, I'll have a quick look.
Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave on second thought. Perhaps you are just...
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business. The baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes, but I can't go and investigate for fear of my... I'm bound to these baths in more ways than...
Yeah, well, I'll go fucking look around.
All right. I'll go and take...
Wonderful. Leave the market by the south. These baths, my livelihood.
There's two side quests and the off then. What was the other one?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Kneaded to a silken
Take a sniff, good
like
sir.
eating a cloud with a crust.
Who you got? Oh, yeah, I'm not included.
The finest fabrics! Fresh from
There's a smithy. Can I go there?
I hear you and the master are working together now. Glad to have you on board.
Fuck you then. Can you actually do something for me? Make something for me?
Don't be a stranger.
I've never even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at Mike.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Either. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm Saver, Master Luke, soon to be former apprentice if I don't. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's kit. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on.
I'm afraid not.
Never mind.
Maybe
Thought I'd ask.
I could give you a hand if you... I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been.
I'd be a fool.
So?
Good question. And then there's this little riddle to keep in...
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dallas. There's the butcher. Of course, they're bound to have an opinion or two about the... All right. I'll talk to every cook I can find.
All right.
Let's hope there's someone.
Got a fucking works on there. Hopefully you'll do something for me. Make something afterwards. Come on. Cool.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle.
That's
I
it.
better get to it.
How far away do you think? I'd say. Oh, fuck.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
It would make a fine.
Fresh
Shut up.
warm from...
Welcome, sir.
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good...
You a blacksmith or something?
Something.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Knife, first and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Give me a blade.
So a knife that...
Fuck's that cunt doing? Let's just go talk to her again. Could have a knife that'll fucking have an edge. Yeah, well, that's kind of helps.
Look at the hanging lantern.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Mummy, I want it. Fuck, my daily's up there. I mean, my side quest. Alright, fine, I'll get the side quest and I'll come back.
We can make our way back to the Fang.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Now what?
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is
I'm
it,
coming
Lubor?
back.
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Isn't there always?
Yep.
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. that you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
Excuse me.
I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Yeah. Chop maybe more body parts off. No doubt, like I said, it's probably got fucking some sort
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these
metal shit.
springs. Shall we press on?
Well, I need to do my side quest, so I'm gonna have to go around a minute.
Ready, go?
Go.
Run like the wind.
Come on,
Like the wind bullseye. Oh, one on both up here. I'll the other one way back to there.
What the hell are those things?
What the fuck? Have to keep going. I don't want to go to the main quest yet. Trying to go around. Yep. Thank you. Fluffy, fluffy bird. Fine. Yeah, let's.
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Fuck this shit up. Yeah, still got me. Fuck it. Ah, bitches. Get that. Bitch. That's gonna work. Come on, let's do that.
It's over.
Shit. Fuck, I gotta
The frying pan.
Oh shit. What is the fucking wood?
Come on. Ogle, kill! To me, boy! Stay away from him!
Fuck. This been bit.
Fuck. Not good. That's better.
Fucking thing, don't you? I'm kind of stuck, so I'm not going to move back.
There's a good boy.
Thanks, bud.
I'm hurt, Torgal.
Time to go. Backflip dog. My dog is in like mid backflip toggle.
That's cooled things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Well, let's go find out. Oh, actually, can I just like teleport? Huh?
Come on.
Look at teleport. Go back to town. Look at this other. Hoping that other side quest will actually let me get a weapon.
Come on,
Back to the stables, girl.
We should get going soon.
Looks like this is the same, not a different one.
What is it? I'm in no mood for
Sorry.
Hunter?
I have a question.
Okay, very nice.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be
Yeah,
taking
no.
knife snaps every
Why
time.
did you say I have no fucking idea?
Business, eh?
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation.
Yeah,
Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
There he is.
What, I think it's the baths.
I was hoping we'd be seen. The baths grow more bearable by...
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this.
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures
Doesn't
made
like
of flame,
much.
eh? But I burdened you with my worries.
Thank you.
Right. It's high time I got back to work.
No problem. Hot water. Let me give me some XP, that's the main thing. I thought that was something for a whip.
Plates and pots!
The most fragrant herbs.
My carpets have pride of place.
Can't use your fucking carbon, I'll have you make me a sword.
So, you learn anything?
Only that a blade should be durable and
All the cook said was that he's too heavy and they do...
So we're no better off than when we start. Perhaps
Oh,
Lubor
you're
didn't
right.
mean anything with it. That can't be right. No.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon.
Agreed.
Right. I've been trained to... Trouble is, it's either durable, meaning someone is going to be disappointed.
Is there no one else you can turn to?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with a merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
This fucking side quest seems to be going a bit longer than standard. Better be getting something out of it. I'll get up here. No, run here or is it to a different place? Hey, Rosia, where'd you go? I get around that? What's that doing? Go the fucking wrong way. Okay, oh, no. Oh, how do I get around? Is that a bridge there? Oh, oh god. Crap. I bet it won't run straight. I bet it's special.
That'll do, girl.
Oh, what? Oh, fuck, get out of there. Run the wrong way. Alright. Try again.
Come on.
Go. Over the bridge helps. There's a lot just for making a bloody... Alright. Excuse me. Finally,
Be safe.
Hey, mate.
Or will you be needing help with your bags?
I asked her, but...
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options, they're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone, but adamantite ore is unique to ash.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Make me something.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose.
Is there any cheap shit?
Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That
Well,
must
someone
be
doesn't know
it.
the trick.
I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
Of course you
It's
know.
hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do.
Oh,
Clive,
man.
I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides,
Doesn't make me something out of it then.
I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
And it should
I
make
can't
me
thank
a
you enough,
big
Clive.
sword.
You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
Fuck me. Where's this quest? Oh, sweet. Ah, teleport there.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest.
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
No.
Sweet incense. What candle?
No.
The outside?
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Look, I'm just on a bit of a side bit, but then I'll get going. Yes, please. No, that's fine, I think. Thank you. Lime. Get it. Come on. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's not that hard. Pick up. Go. And pick. Oh, yeah. Come on. Alright.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
Yes. This is the longest side quest I've done. Hopefully. More?
Finally, we'll be able to get what's...
Hanging lanterns. Keep the doctors from your...
Silver platters.
Weights and pots!
Light, meat, and dark. Fresh. Yes, they're my carpets have pride of place.
Come on, mate. Do some good shit.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
And twig.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
Not really.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it's... Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a...
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. What would you do if you...
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
Fair enough. Why not? Try and make me some.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle. The spirit of Dalamil had meaning.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
But I'm gonna be a cook now. That is fuck all experience for all that bullshit.
Thank you, Clive. I honestly don't think I could have done it without all your help.
And then can I? What's this?
I hear you and the Master are working together now. Glad to have you on board.
So after all that, I still didn't get something made for me.
What is it now? You and what?
Never mind.
Alas.
I didn't care. Let me go.
Still. Don't be a stranger.
Well, I wasn't. I was just trying to get a better weapon, and that didn't happen.
Is it true what I'm hearing? That the men of the rock were carting off our crystals for themselves?
The finest fabrics!
Needed to a silken softness.
Like, what the fuck was that actually? Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm out.
Good day, my lord.
There you go, love. Don't have much special. Oh, I have one. I'll buy one. I'll buy
My
one of those.
thanks. An excellent choice.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Fly, Ambrosia.
No, Mary-Jane, we're up this time. This looks like a great place for a trap. Good.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents.
Yeah.
I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then.
Go
safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Round 2. Plus, you got fucking metal hands. Well, they don't work.
Fuck! What are they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me?
How come they didn't make him move?
Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation.
It's gonna make
Perhaps you could take advantage of that.
Being
Of course, the
uncontrollable.
crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon.
It'd go fucking mindless.
Benedicta Harmon.
It lost the mind. Couldn't control it.
She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Freaks. motherfucker.
Orcs.
At all.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
The darkness. Alright. That is going to be the end of part 15. Like, subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.